Hello, strategy gaming fans around the globe! Welcome back to Strategy Gaming Dojo, where we find, learn, and play one more turn of the great strategy games. And I'm calling this one, Did Anyone Pack the Winter Coats? It is blizzard conditions out on the Russian steppes, and that is good and bad news. Let's deal in the good news first, which is before the winter rules take effect, you're actually welcoming that cold weather to freeze the ground. Because the mud was actually wreaking more havoc than any amount of snow could, or frozen ground. We had no combat effectiveness. We had no movement points. We had nothing out there, gentlemen. We had nothing. Hello, Anthony. Hello. Yeah, I did make it tonight. That's right. They let me off, a few minutes early to get the stream in. Now I've been saying 2:30, but realistically I get off work at 3, so that's maybe fudging it a little bit. But I do that for all of my European friends. I know it gets late over there. Strange how the globe spins around that big gas orb. Anyway, hello. It's Michael. It's Anthony. I see Peter. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm glad you guys are here. Things are getting very interesting now. We went through, those early turns where we're moving about the map and it's all fun, but now we got to think a little bit about how to prepare for the winter. And we'll be starting up here by Leningrad. Now, my wife has an engagement tonight. Well, I hope she's not getting engaged. I think that's illegal in some states. But she she will be out of the house while the cat's away. The mice will play. We may just, I don't know. We're just gonna play. We'll see what happens. Hello, Kalo. I'm glad you're here. Um, it's hanging well. It's hanging well, my friend. It is indeed. It's Wednesday, right? Wednesday, right? We're into June. Sure as heck doesn't feel like it should be June, but all right. In the game, we're in November, so I guess it could be worse. Uh, hey, Pooch. Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I always like a new, fresh face to throw on into the Eastern Front. We'll put you right in 269th ID and see how it goes. But thank you for coming by. I hope you enjoy these live streams as much as I do. Um, Alrighty then. Well, we've really got no air units on the map, so our air planning phase is really quite boring at this point. I did think we could go back here and sort of look at the reserve box. I'm going to take the turn summary off for a second. Zoom in, Dan. Dang it. Why is that not zooming in for? Well, I think it's because it's so dang big at this point. There we go. Okay. Well, that was weird. Yeah, I had to back it up and then back it forward. Back it up, push it forward. Okay. I just kind of wanted to see what we had going on out here in the reserves. Are these starting to build back up? I guess I could go look at our production. But we do have some groupas here in the fighters that seem to be building up a little bit. Is that a Grupa? It is a Grupa. So, I mean, their maximum is a 40, right? 40 planes in a Grupa. We've got 34, 32, 29, 6 and 6. Now, these are the Romanians. They got chewed up recently up north. The Italians are raring to go. These Italians can't wait to fly about. Slovaks. I mean, gosh, the Germans just don't have a lot of fighters. We do have a lot of fighter bombers, which seem to be the weapon of choice for the Luftwaffe. Uh, we're building up certainly there, and we'll just keep them in the reserves all the way until March, probably. I mean, if we get in too big of trouble somewhere on the front, we may put some ground support back down in there. I'm really hoping to not do that, but I guess hey, anything's possible as we've seen in this game. But the air forces are starting to recover a little bit, so that's good. Where am I? Where am I? Where are you? There we go. Let's go ahead and just get through the air execution phase. Again, we're not going to run any sorties, and so not much to do there. Now, last time up here in the north, so the Soviets are running a little bit of something out here. Okay, not much. 37 sorties at this point. So this is truly just nothing. Nothing. That's probably naval. I would imagine that's naval. Maybe out by the Kerch Peninsula, something like that. I don't know. I mean, we wouldn't see that because we didn't go up to intercept them at all. Okay, so up here in the north, it is snowing like the Dickens, and I'm not talking about Charles. Let's see the weather on the ground. Oh, by the way, somebody made a very good point last time, or in the comments. I'm sorry, I just don't remember who did. There's so many good comments usually. Uh, but somebody made the comment that this actually is not wrong, even though where are we? November 16th here. What this is really showing you is what the weather was like on the last day of the last turn. Okay, so November 9th. And then November 16th will be the last day of this turn. Since you have 1 week turn, and that makes sense to me, right? So this is kind of as we start the turn, what the weather would be, and this is kind of at the end of the turn what the weather will be. All right, makes sense to me. I like that explanation. But it is November 16th. We're seeing November 9th weather. Now, the game says November 16th. I guess technically it's not really November 16th yet. Sort of. Anyway, abstractions, right? That's what happens when you have 1 week turns. All right, what do we have here? So, weather on the ground, it's frozen up here. There's some clear, some frozen out here. That's good for us right now, anyway. Weather in the air. Now, we've got the blizzard that has moved into the north. We've got to take Leningrad, so that is not great news. All right, let's see next time. Well, the blizzard hangs around, but a big part of it moves up to the north. So we'll see. What is the weather on the ground supposed to be at the end of this turn? Pretty much the same. So it's frozen. You do see a few clear hexes out here where it's not frozen. That's much better than mud. You can see the mud all back here into Germany and France. Very muddy. Of course, it's muddy in England. That's how it always is in England. Um, okay. Now what? Well, last time we took the Panzer Group, the 4th Panzer Group, around here to deny him these depots. Is that working? Well, I don't know. I mean, they still have a port here, and they still have a port here to get across the lake. And now I do believe the lake's frozen. Let's hover over. Um, no, it says it's still water, so it's not frozen yet, right? It'll give you a frozen. If we go up here further north, blizzard clear, ground clear, but it's still, gosh, now I can't remember. I need to watch a tutorial. Old joke of mine. Gosh, I just don't remember, but I don't think it's frozen. It'll tell you if it's frozen, and there's levels of frozenness. Okay, but we're out here in a blizzard. Again, hopefully everybody brought their winter coat. Here we are. Um, Paul Sanders, hello. How are you guys talking about Novocaine down here? I don't think I'm acting that crazy. Uh, good to see you. Hey, M60, what's going on? Oh, the old dentist. I see where that comment comes from. Wow, during COVID, it was hard to find a dentist. And now we've been waiting for over a month for an appointment. So I'm feeling like I need a little cleaning myself. Hello, Chrono Knight. How are you? Um, all right, let's get down to it then. So we're in the blizzard, but I think that's okay. We have nice combat effectiveness out here. We've got some movement points. I think we should be okay. The real question is, how many shots do we take at Leningrad? Now, we could take one this turn just to wear him down. I'm not expecting to take it this turn. I really thought I'd have to use these guys to try to take out this unit, but for some reason, the game has decided to leave a 1-1 sitting here. So I'm actually going to take these 3 units. Oh, before we do that, I'm sorry. Wow, I got you all built up there, and now I'm going to pull away. Let's go to our losses. Let's go look at some of the information screens. So right now we're at 715 K. Okay. 9,600, almost 9,700 guns, almost 2,000 AFVs. All right. The Soviets are 2.8 million. almost 48,000 guns, and 13.7 and some change of AFVs. So that's where we stand as we are enter, what is this, turn 22, I think? The air losses now stand at approximately 3,600 to 13,000. All right, Soviets just throwing planes up against a wall, essentially. We're now up to 578 victory points with the taking of Kharkov. We will need to get 750 now. So we're talking about, I'm no mathematician, but that's 172 more points that we'll need to get to win the game. Initiative player, we're on the initiative. Sudden victory points. Well, this will tell it to us. It basically goes on to 750 for a very long time. Order of battle. Total men. Yep, this keeps creeping closer, although you can see the Soviets have sort of leveled off a little bit. They will, I think, at the start of turn 25, get like 500,000 new troops. That will bring us almost to parity if everything stays the same. Total guns, we brought that down a little last time. Total AFVs, they've started to swoop back up a little bit. Total aircraft, we're essentially at parity, although we're not using our aircraft, so okay. Losses, actually took quite a few losses the Soviets did last time. There were some isolated units, some units that we just, that surrendered, we destroyed. So we actually had a fairly good turn of destroying units last time. Gun losses, same idea. AFVs, I mean, it's kind of trended down a little bit, but we're not getting into as much armor action. That is for certain. Hey, our aircraft losses are looking really good. Well, we don't have any on the map. It just, the Soviets, that's a lot of aircraft to produce to just basically lose them all. All right. Was there anything else you guys wanted to see? We've looked at the weather. We've looked at the order of battle. We looked at the losses. Yes, Joe, it is, unfortunately. Joe's asking if the German CV halved in the blizzard. Yep, unfortunately. Don't do it. Don't do it, says Kalo. Now, Kalo, you're always telling me to be all aggressive. So come on now. But we are going to go right here. We'll attack directly back to the west. A deliberate attack, obviously. And we'll try to take this hex. Now, this hex is really kind of the key. So we'll take that hex, and now he really can't get any kind of freight into Leningrad. And you may say, well, how the heck are you going to get in there? Well, that's why I left this motorized unit back here, and we're going to move that motorized unit right up into the suburbs of Leningrad, or what is this called technically? Pavlovo. Okay. I think I'll also, can I get another? Yes, I can get another motorized over there. So we're going to put two motorized in there and really do nothing else. We're just going to sit here one more turn, but I should be able to take Leningrad next turn. If this is anything like the old game, that should have done it, getting it on four sides. We'll see. We'll see. It's a new game. It's a new game. We really need to get that port. This port becomes unimportant. As you can see, the Finns have come all the way down here to sort of their old attack line. They are here. The Finns are here. My gosh. Now then, though, we need to take this port if we can. The problem is we don't have the best distribution of units to do that, really, but we're going to try. Now, see, he would have 0 to there. We almost have to take this unit off. Now, the problem is it's over a major river. Can he sneak around? Not really. What about this attack? Maybe we do this one first. We've got a major river to the east, so the river runs right there. So we really need to get rid of this unit no matter how you cut it. So let's move the motorized up and do a hasty and see if we can knock that out. Nope. Shoot. Um, Gosh, I don't want to use my panzers for this at all, but I think I'm going to have to. Well, we only lost 5 tanks, and that was 6,000 men. So, okay, that's an even trade. I'll take that. I still don't think we can get there, though. He would have 1 left there, 0 left there. We have to get rid of these movement points, but we'd have to do it. I'm going to think about that one. I'm going to think about that one. I don't think that's a good attack at all. That's the kind where you maybe lose 40 or 50 tanks. Um, I mean, if you just back up and just try to imagine that, realistically, you've got a panzer division going across a major river in a blizzard to attack infantry. That just sounds like a bad idea in reality. Now, go to game terms, and I think it sounds like a terrible idea too. But maybe what we do then is we'll push one more hex out here since they're kind of giving us that one, and I'll push this Panzer division up, and we'll think about it next time. At least attacking into there. I think we take the city either way. We've now cut off their ability to really. I mean, they can get some freight in here, but it's all going to be by truck. They can't do it by any kind of rail. We'll see. All right. Now then, where to next, he says. For one thing, we probably. Well, okay. I guess von Manstein still has these guys well in hand. Okay. Let's move him up one. His units now are over here. I guess we can put him there. He's got all the motorized. I've got 2 Panzer divisions here. I've got one that's actually got quite a few movement point. Well, they both do. They both do actually. This is all weak. Back over here, it's very weak. As a matter of fact, I'm tempted to bring one of these Panzer divisions over here somewhere and try to form a division. Do I dare though? Um, that's not a good attack. That's not really a good attack, although we may go for it. It's not over a river. Let's see. So there it's, if we look at the combat odds or attack odds, it's 2 to 12, 2 to 12 essentially. That makes it 2.3 to 12. This makes it 3 to 12. Yeah, I don't think any of that sounds good to me. Um, these guys could form up into a division though, which I'm very tempted to do. He could come there with 1 movement point left, and I could bring one of these panzers down here because I'm not going to need all the panzers uh, up there. I mean, we're pretty much where we need to be. We just need to get to that 1 hex. Sorry, I'm going back and forth here today. I gotta get my decision-making pants on. This guy. Okay, he's attached all these guys down here. We could move one of these up here, I feel like. Maybe both of them, really. Because we've got these other units coming in from 18th. I could put them both up there. Maybe that's what I'll do, because I'm worried about this line. He'll have nothing left when he gets there, but okay. Who else are you with? Both of these guys. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that I like that either. I'm going back and forth. Maybe I bring one of these guys up there. Oh, make a decision already, man. Okay. I'm gonna take these 2 guys north. And I'm gonna double stack. Well, I don't want to do it with the headquarters. I'm going to double stack there, and then I'll put that into a division next time. I still think this looks awfully weak. I think maybe I will bring one of these panzers down here, maybe the weaker one, and just put him here just in case. I don't know. I just don't want to see a breakthrough there that in any way gets in our way of trying to take. All right. That's not perfect distribution, I'll say, but it's better than nothing. Let's get these 2 up here, and I guess I could bring him all the way around the corner, given what I'm going to do. Nah, let's leave him there for now. Could I take a pot shot here? I guess I could. Let's hit that and see what happens. Nothing. I probably should have gone straight ahead. All right. That's across the river. No. Okay, so I think we're done here. It's all about next turn, really, and whether we can take the city. If we can take the city, we can release 16th out here to start covering this line a little better. We're going to form that into a division, so we have another one. We've got a Panzer division down here now. I'm almost tempted to form these guys into a division. Well, he can go there, but where's... No, I'm not going to do that. These guys is who I say these guys. These regiments into a division is what I was thinking. We'll do that next time. Um, okay, around the corner we go. I don't know. I don't think there's a whole lot that they can do here, but I've seen crazier things. Um, why don't we try this attack? All right, we pushed him back as we come around the corner. Oh, I forgot. Let's go to the turn summary. What did we get in this time? Light Africa Motorized Division, that does not help us. Western Europe, 2 Soviet Union garrison units. Western Europe, North Africa. Nothing, nothing. We don't get anything until turn 24. We get the 215th Division. We have also lost those light infantry divisions. Those went off the map. As you can see, we lost 90,000 troops off the map. Now, only 42,000 or 43,000 of those were casualties. A lot of these got moved around. You can see the theater boxes grew by quite a bit. I still haven't messed around with the theater. Well, I can't. I mean, the game's controlling it. But I don't know. I wish I would have controlled that now. I would be keeping more over on the Eastern Front, almost assuredly. Um, we lost 11,000 guns, or no, not 11, 1,100 guns. That's still a lot, almost 1,200 guns, 57 AFVs. As you can see, the Soviets drew down by 25,000 troops, 650 guns. The planes don't really matter. They did get some AFVs back this time. We got no reinforcements, though. Okay, now we're into Ninth Army. And one thing I'm going to do is really start consolidating all of this out here. Now, how far over can these units get is the question. He can get over there with 2. He can get over there with 1. Okay, so I'm going to do this. And we'll form them back into a division. All right, and they'll sit there for a turn. Now, how and why am I doing that? Well, my goal here in Ninth Army is to push up to this line approximately, maybe even this line right here. It's almost all heavy wood, so it's very defensible, and it's right in line with Rezhev. I mean, ideally, I guess I'd be up here by the lakes, and in this swamp and heavy woods like this. This line along here looks pretty good too. Now we'll see because I'm going to bring Second Panzer down here and just try to smash everything that I possibly can. Speaking of which, I probably am going to skip this unit for a minute as I try to decide how much I can shift over. Both of these, actually. I'm going to wait just a minute. Um, and I'm going to wait on these guys. So let's push the motorized here ahead. And this motorized will come over to, let's get their headquarters, which is 46th motorized. Well, hold on. Okay, that actually works okay. Let's do this really fast. Let's try to get them to surrender. One surrendered, one didn't. So that was 10,000. And then we can hit him with a hasty. Now he surrendered. Okay, so altogether that was like 13,000 troops. Excellent, except he's kind of stuck here a little bit. But now the motorized could move over here, and let's hit this unit. Try to get that out of the way. Okay, that worked. Now, can I get either? Gosh darn it, that took a lot of movement points. Holy mackerel. Um, all right, Das Reich. You go here. Can't do a hasty. That's okay. We're going to hold this line right here As a matter of fact, we may just kind of let this unit loose. Like, where's he going to go? I do have more units that'll be coming down here, so no big deal. All right, that allows us to then move up to the line I was talking about. He's going to have to, this unit's going to have to move over eventually. He's going to move. Let's kind of surround that guy if we can. Let's go up this way, and he can't move again. That's not beautiful by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, we'll bring something else over here to smack this out of here because that's kind of a worrisome or troublesome. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to be dropping back. And so if I take the units off the map, I want to form a line, as I said, over to Rezhev. So kind of along here, maybe even up to here where we have a river, we have some lakes, maybe along this river, and then down to Rezhev along this river. We will, try to hold Rezhev, obviously. We'll probably, since it's a city, we'll put panzers in there. Um, and then we'll come along this line down to Gzatsk, and then up and along this river. Well, no, up and along the river here where it's a major river. So this will be our defensive line. So if we look over here at the Oka, from the Oka over here, whoops, right here. I wish it was up here. Over here, along this river, all right, kind of to here, and then along this river up here to Rezhev. This is going to be our defensive line for the winter. At least that's the plan. And how are we going to accomplish that? Well, it's a great question. Let's get this guy around here and you around here, and we'll form that back up into a division. Tempted to take a shot there, but let's not do it yet. I'm actually going to stack. I can leave that headquarters here. I think that's fine. Does he have another unit? No. Okay, just making sure. We've got the cavalry division here. We're going to be pulling all of these things back. All right, cavalry can go in there. Motorized can get there. Hey, perfect. This is just what I was looking for. So we'll bring the motorized back down here. This motorized is kind of just falling back. All right. So here we could do a deliberate attack. Ooh, gosh darn it. I was hoping that would work. Couldn't quite knock him out yet. Well, we got more stuff coming, so don't worry. Yeah, this motorized can just stack with him. This motorized unit can get down here with the cavalry. This headquarters, that's his unit. That's his unit. No, it's not. Where's his? Oh, this is his other unit. Got it. Okay. We'll bring him down here south of this river. Maybe even these guys. Whoa! Kiss from the wife. Kiss from the wife. Woo! Big winner today. All right, hun. Talk to you later. Uh, well, let's see. I'm thinking. Okay. Just exactly how I want to structure this. Let's bring this back here. Okay. This headquarters unit obviously has to get the hell out of there. And we're gonna form that line, like I said, with ninth straight down this river and get behind the river and start building forts as fast as we freaking can. All right, this unit can come back this way. He can come back this way. We'll stack their headquarters with them. So next time we're going to have a lot of cleanup to do, and we're going to be shifting a lot of Ninth Army this way. Also, if we can take Leningrad by hook or by crook, we will be shifting 18th Army around this way, or what's left of 18th Army. Okay, that all looks fine. Now let's get the panzers. And if we can, I would love to come down here and trap some units. I'm just not sure if we can get all the way through here, but I'm going to look. Nope, can't do that, boys. We got to get out. Oh, wow, that just killed his movement points. Okay, that may delay us for just a turn. Let's get him down here then. And I think I'm going to have to keep him set there because I don't want these guys to get trapped at all. And we'll just kind of leave it like this. Can he move over one? No. He can, though. I don't want this to get isolated. I wish I wouldn't have moved down there and just moved him out, but I had no clue that that would kill his movement points like that. Yeah, that's okay. The Panzers can sit up here and protect for a turn or two. Not a biggie. What's this attack like? Is there a river there? No, but it's into heavy woods. I'm not going to do that. All right, we should have enough zone of control. This shouldn't be a problem. I'll just move him over one. So they're all kind of here. Now, could they get around behind us? Not really. We got a Panzer division. We got, 5 Panzer divisions. I think we can break out of there. We got a couple of turns to get down to the city we want to make our home. Probably Rezhev for 3 of the Panzer divisions. I'll put in Rezhev, or maybe 2 in their headquarters. Some I may move over to Veliki Luki. So between Veliki Luki and Rezhev, that's where we'll spend the winter. Um, Okay, let's get their infantry units out of here, though. I guess I could move. No, I can't really get him all the way over there. The 2nd Panzer infantry, I'm going to put right in the middle here, kind of down the river line. So we got to get them out. Back it on up. I should have entitled this one as their reverse on this thing. Okay, well, we got them most of the way out. All right, I think that does that. Their headquarters is there. His headquarters is there. That motorized can't move. Maybe I'll actually put this motorized just like here, just to protect it against any kind of movement there. I just want to make sure I can get them all out. I think we can. I don't think it'll be a problem. I just want to make sure. I wish I wouldn't have left a bigger gap over here, but I think we're structured and we're going to be coming over here with the Panzer group to try to knock out whatever we can next turn. So I think we'll be fine there. All right, Fourth Army. Sorry, Fourth Army is going to line up on this river. We're going to try to get out as close to the Oka as we can, but it's going to link up with 2nd Panzer's infantry that's going to go up here towards Rezhev and across. So they kind of need to be moving as far back here as we can move them, which is good. That'll shorten the line quite a bit, actually. Let's move this guy to here if we can. All right, we'll put him in there. And we'll put him in there. I'm going to try to get the cores all lined up. What am I dealing with? 9th Corps? Yep, it's 9th Corps. All right. So this guy we'll put like there as we start to build along the river here. This is 43rd Corps. Okay. They can be the kind of the western area over here or more western area. And we'll just kind of bring him out this way. Some of these guys, though, I will have on the line, at least for right now, on the main line. How about right there for now? And I don't know, right there is good enough. Okay, so that is 9th Corps underneath our guy Rendelik. We'll go back here and stack him with them. Okay, that looks good. Now let's take this guy. This is 43rd Corps. That is Heinrike. Let's go stack him with his guys. Now, where are your guys? Ah, they're still up here. Okay, we're going to move them down the line. And this should allow us to expand with Second Army as well, or at least I hope. This is Ninth Corps. All right, Ninth Corps. Oh, he is in Ninth Corps. Okay, there we go. Let's move him. Now, this is 13th Corps. We'll move them down here. And just totally reform this line. 13th Corps. All right. The Soviets, if this was going on in the real war, would be like, what is going on? The whole damn army's moving. Okay, that looks good. Double stacking here's fine. He's in 7th Corps. I guess 7th Corps we could actually do something else with. We could keep moving them south. I mean, some places we may want to double stack, but I don't know. All right. And then we got to figure out where we want this line to be. Probably in these deep woods, to be honest with you. I probably should have just had him stop there, but where's the other guy from 7th Corps? Okay, 7th ID. All right, we'll bring him. I guess we could just have it go along the river here, but I really don't want it to be that close to Vyazma. It's probably the best, most defensible spot. We could, but really these deep woods might be that as well. So we'll go out here and dig in the deep woods eventually. All right, down you go. I'll have your guy come right behind you. Okay, so now, we're starting to move the line south. Are there any attacks of opportunity here? I don't know. And we're going to curve around here with modals, guys. So let's go, let's say here? Maybe a little too shallow to go there. Let's bring him down here first to like there. All right. And let's actually do an attack right here and try to remove that unit from the board. There we go. All right. So that routed 5,700 men. Now then, he is also part of Modal's group. Guess we could just put him like in this town. Okay. All right. So that's all Modal's guys. So I guess we extended the line a little bit. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit. All right. So let's get these motorized down over here and start trying to clean up and clean off as much as we can. That's a Panzer division. We've got 2 motorized here. I hate to waste the movement points, but I don't really want to attack there. So I'm going to go around here. I'm going to hit him with a hasty. Wow! That didn't move him? Oh, it did. I was like, whoa! All right. And we're just going to start trying to roll up this line as much as we can. Even though I am rubbing against some of these, I do realize that before you yell at me in the comments. Well, that didn't do a whole lot of good. Okay. Can I bring him into a deliberate? Can I bring them? Nope. Well, we'll try that one. That didn't work too well either. That's a tougher unit than they're letting on. Well, let's attack this way then. We'll go sideways on you. He gets retreated out for 1,600 men. Now this is starting to get a little isolated. I will take this Panzer division. I could venture him out here a little bit, but let's move these Panzers back. All right. Move him there. Ah, crap. I can't move that headquarters unless I move this unit. So let's hasty there. Cost me 5 tanks to move that headquarters, but that's okay. Let's put you there. And let's bring this motorized around. And then I'll bring the headquarters right there. All right. So we're going to try to roll up as much of this line into Smolensk as we can. We'll just keep knocking heads out here. This guy eventually needs to come around, but he really can't yet. But we're bringing the motorized, so it's only a matter of time now, and we'll actually be able to put some of these back together. These two guys, that would be over a river. I don't really like that. Let's try, that's over a river too, but let's give it a shot. Okay, we knocked that out. 51 tanks, or AFVs, 700 men. All right, so knock them back. And then these two guys could try to hit here. All right, we knocked that back. I mean, sure, why not? Let's give it a shot. Eh, we were having good luck. Let them roll, boys. Let them roll. Okay. We've got this really strong unit right here, but we got the cavalry coming, literally and figuratively. He can't move again. He can't move again. Let's try to hit this cavalry unit. All right, we knocked that back. That works. Now we can take him off the train and move him up here where they're pressuring. Okay. Did that make sense? Hold on. Let's look at this situation here. Let's. Yeah, I guess it did. Let's move him there. We'll bring all 3 of these in and try to attack there. All right, we push him back a little bit. Now this guy, I guess we'll just bring directly into the line. Who is his commander? Oh, he's right there. Duh. Okay. So this unit, we could put him there and bring this unit back around off the river. Or we could try to hit a hasty there. Yep, that's not going to work. Don't do that in a blizzard. That's all right. That kind of firms that up. We'll just move him back there. He's there. All right. Now then, I could try this attack. Let's give it a shot. Hey, we knocked him back. That's helpful. Very helpful, actually. Almost 1,000 men. Let's hit that with the hasty. No dice there. And we'll try to hit that. Hey, we did knock that back. Okay, we got to try to push into Gomel. That will finally cut off supply to these guys out here. Um, as you can see, that's their only railway in here. If you look, all of these other railways stop. Every rail comes off of this right here. So we just need to get within 1 hex of that, and we should be in much better shape. Let's try an attack. Nope, that didn't work. Wow, that's a little stronger than I was suspecting. And let's get up on the road. Hey, what's going on, guy? All right, well, we lost 32 men to figure out how strong he was, which is stronger than you would have suspected. Let's also get the Hungarians backing up. Put it in reverse, buddy. Now, why does this look isolated out here? That must be because something is around behind here. That's all it could be, really. Where's he going, though? Nowhere good. There's no way he can get supply out here. There's no rail. There's nothing. So that's just kind of a wild attempt. I am going to go down here for a second just to clear those hexes and then right back just to make sure nothing's like sneaking around this way. Um, Now, interestingly enough, this must be a depot. This must be one of their depots. That's really the only way they could be getting supply out there. Um, hmm. Yeah, next turn I will bring that cavalry up and try to get into this depot a little bit. In the next couple of turns, we should push this into Gomel, but fair point. I think that that's all that would have to be done is that depot right there because there's no way they could be getting any supply otherwise. Everything else is cut. This is the only rail line coming in. For future games, I'll remember that. And we'll send just something out here to cut this rail line early on. Um, okay, sitting behind the river with these guys, I mean, I could attack here, but it's over a river. I'm just not going to do that. And we don't have anything kind of backing them up right now. So we're just going to leave as is. We come along 6th Army here. What else do we have there? Okay. A lot of strong units out here, but it's also a good time to attack in the blizzard because you're not going to get better opportunities than this for the rest of the game. The Soviets get better, you get worn down, so you may as well take them if you've got opportunities like this, where it's a one unit, because a lot of times they'll have like 1,000 men well, that one didn't go our way. As I'm talking, and now the game's trying to show me up. There we go. Something like that. I mean, you may as well take these attacks now because it's only going to get worse for you later. Um, let's hit there. All right. Like I said, that's like 22 to 1 losses. You might as well take it. This one, I probably won't attack with that. He didn't get a lot of freight this time for whatever reason. Let's try to attack that way. All right. He routes. So we're routing a lot of things along this line here. I'll also try to do a hasty there. Nope, lost 52 men for that adventure. Well, actually more than that, 131. Now then, let's all deliberate attacks. There we go. Get in there. Let's hit that one. All right, off you go. 651. So, we're clearing this line a little bit at least. It's, how much good is it going to do in the long run? Probably not a lot, but you may as well take the opportunities if you've got it. Let's hit this unit. We move that one back. All right. Not there, not there. Wow, these guys just didn't hardly get any freight at all. Let's try to move this kind of capstone unit. He moves back. Okay. And I'm going to try to extend. This will be the eastern boundary of 6th Army. At least I'm hoping that. Now, they're already stretched pretty thin, but hopefully when we clear the marshes eventually, we'll be able to form a fully contiguous line to the extent we need to. A lot of times you clear out these marshes and the Soviets just drop back, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Now then, we've got these motorized, and what I want to do is get the panzers out of here and put the motorized up and around the river. So I'm going to try to have 6th Army run all the way to Kharkov. Then I'm going to have 1st Panzer's infantry hold this river or hold this section of the river and then turn it into 17th, Romanians, whatever the hell else we've got down here for the rest of the way. The best way to do that? Well, let's bring these panzers around. But I'll hit right there really fast. All right. Wow, 4,200 men, almost 4,300. I don't really want to move him. Let's do which way to go. Let's actually do a deliberate attack there with the 2 motorized. Okay, that was good. Just kind of knock those back a little bit. Um, ooh, we can't get into the city though, but he can. All right. And then we'll take the Panzer, and for this turn at least, can he move up? Oh, good, he can. All right, he can move up. Shit, I did not want to do that. Okay, that's fine. Now then, let's move him there, and let's move him back there. There we go. Try to hit that with a hasty? Sure, why not? Um, Now I can only hit him with a hasty. I should have hit him with a deliberate before I went back across the river. That cost us 30 men for that little adventure, but that's okay. This Panzer division now I'm going to have to put down on the line. I didn't really want to do that, but I'm going to have to. Let's hit that with a hasty. Send him flying just to get him out of the way. And now you can see next time we'll move that infantry back here or there, and then it'll be directly into the city and we'll go around the corner there. These are all of his motorized units. Why don't we move? Well, let's do this first. Let's hit this. I don't like to use those. I don't like to use panzers against those mechanized units. They always turn out bad. Okay, 6,000. Nice. Okay, well that works. And then let's go here. Eh, I do want to scoot him back a little bit, so let's just totally isolate him. We'll do a deliberate, and they both surrendered. Okay, so that's 8,700. Nice. Now then, let's go here. Hopefully move him. Move him. There we go. He's back over the river. Awesome. All right. I got to get my bearings. Where the heck am I? Okay. Where are your guys? Your guys are up here, I guess, for a turn. I really. Oh, good. I can move him back. Can I move you back? Not really. All right. So let's do it this way. I am going to want their infantry like on the river here. So I will move him there, and I'll move him there. For this turn only, I'll just kind of use him as a blocking force. Um, the Hungarian motorized, I don't really know what to do with them. They're so weak, you can't put them on a line anywhere. Not really. Maybe let's go up here with them. Let's just, let it fly with these Romanians. Um, Armor. Okay. Let's see. Let's try to do this attack. Did it work? Oh, no, it didn't work. Too bad. All right. Well, that'll keep their attention a little bit. He's going to be on this line. I'm not going to attack across that river. That would be foolhardy. Not going to attack there. Motorized can go there. Oh, I guess I do still have more Romanian. Why don't we bring them around here? I don't know. We can maybe find some use for them down here. I'll just bring them like there. Or at least that one. I guess he was the only one down here. Well, shoot. That's fine. He could be out for a turn. Now let's look here. All right, what do we have going on? I do want to move this motorized up with his guys. Let's move him there. And let's do a hasty attack there. All right. That works. Hey, look at that. Totally moonwalked out of there. Um, let's try a hasty with both and see what we get. Ah, shoot. We lost 14 tanks, but that's okay. He's got 220 in that group. They were on refit for a long time. I just want to knock everything back across the river that we can. I'll hit him again. All right, lost two more, but off he goes. Cool. And I guess we can kind of surround this unit instead of attack. Well, I want it out of the way, though. That's the problem. All right. These Romanian units are actually quite good. This is that 8 of 10. There's one or 8. I'm sorry, 4 combat. I could say of 10. That's movement points, obviously. Um, these guys, I kind of want to move around this way, or well, let's do this attack first and try to get rid of this unit. Yes, I could surround it, but I'm running out of time. I just got to get rid of it if I can. Wow, that hurt. I think that's the worst result we've gotten. It was still 1.8 to 1. Wow. Okay. Now then, let's back up with these Hungarians a little bit. There we go. Sweet revenge. Okay. We ended up dealing out more than we took, but man, that was a bad battle result, that first one. Okay, let's start moving these guys towards the river. I'm gonna keep the the Romanians triple stack to the extent I can. Um, these Panzers can keep moving this way and just keep clearing stuff out. You know, just roll up the whole line if we can. All right, knock them out. It's weird. Oh, there he goes. I was like, wow, that was weird. That was 3,000 more men. Okay. Can the Romanians go any further? Not really. Can he move up? Sort of. All right. We'll keep these Romanians together. I'll actually switch the. Oh, there we go. I'll switch this Romanian group up here. What else do I have here? What is this? The Mountain Romanian Corps. Oh, the good old Mountain Romanian Corps. Remember when they were so far behind at the start of the game? Well, they caught up. Mountain Romanian Corps. Okay, we'll move them this way. Now, this is part of 1st Romanian Corps. Oh, this is that other one that's fairly strong. I kind of want to move. If I'm going to move the Panzer infantry that way, I kind of need this Romanian Corps. Well, I guess I've already got Mountain Romanian Corps there. I'll put them behind the big river. That's probably smarter anyway. 1st Romanian Corps, moving that way. This guy I'll bring along and stack with them momentarily, but let's try to blow as much of this other stuff out of here as we can. Sure, I'll do a deliberate attack just to make sure. And as you can see, we are just absolutely devastating them down here for manpower losses. I mean, they're losing 3,000, 4,000, 6,000. It's just incredible. All right, let's move him up. Not bad for a hasty attack. Now then, along the main river here, so we're going to have the Romanian Mountain Corps. That's a weak group, potentially right here. I need to put a stronger, or a German group here. Let's put it that way. Let's have them on both sides of that. Let's see how far I can get him up there. Eh, not as far as I hoped. Okay, it's kind of a mess here. We got a lot of things we're gonna have to deal with next time. I'm also going to start bringing the Panzers down this way to swoop around here and try to grab as many of those units as I can. Um, well, I'll get back to that in one sec. All right, you're there. You. Oh, shit. He can't move there. He can't move there. He can move there, though. Okay. Now, let's do this attack? Oh, off he goes. And then we'll try this attack. Off he goes. And we'll start moving these German units to the east. If I can. I guess I can't. Let's hit him with a hasty. Did it work? Nope, that one hurt. Don't do that. All right. It's just such a mess out here. This is across the river. It's not a great attack, but we're going to go ahead and try it. Just because right now is our best opportunity. 1.7 to 1. This Hungarian Cavalry is actually quite good. Let's try to hit it with that. Okay, well, that worked a little better. Unleash the Hungarian Cavalry! Look out. This guy's tearing up people. 1480 on that one. I'll just step him back across the river now that he's done his job. Who are you with again, buddy? All right. I think what I'll do is do Romanians, Germans, Romanians, Germans, Romanians, Germans. It sounds like a bad square dance. I really think that's the best way to do it. All right, so let's make sure we're going to blow stuff out of here. Let's not even mess around. Let's do a deliberate. Oh, hold on. Before I do that, let's take this German unit. We'll cross it. We'll cross the river, at least the Mayas. Hey, a lot of good games centered around the Mayas front, right? Graviteam Tactics. The Tiller, the Panzer Campaigns game, the game that you try is the Mayas front. Uh, hey, Auckland, what's going on? How are you? And Blonde Prince is here. My goodness. Martin. Martin says, could you put First Romanian into an army? Do I not have that in? Hold on, let's go to First Romanian. There's First Romanian. Do I not have that in Antonescu? I thought I did. I do have them. I do have them in an army, although I could put them in a German army, but we're going to take any and all of those off of assault so that they can start to build fort levels. They can't build fort levels while they're in an assault army. All right, let's go back down here to the south a little bit. We'll triple click it. Give me joy. All right, there you. Whoa, brrr, beat it. All right. Anyway, there he goes. This does not look that strong to me. Now, we do have an isolated Romanian cavalry unit out here. He's not destroyed yet, so that's good. Can I get... Oh! Can I get all these Germans up here for a deliberate? I don't think I can. Oh, yeah, he's still got 6 left. Hells, bells, and shotgun shells. All right. Let's bring Romanian cavalry into this affair. Adios. See you later, Mr. Kozin. And off that goes. So now, I mean, Rostov's starting to kind of look very shadily defended. Well, now what? I ask you. All right, first of all, let's just let's bring up Romanian infantry to blow this unit out and reconnect here. Let's try to find the best Romanian infantry we've got. Now I could bring the Germans up here and try to do a hasty attack. As a matter of fact, I guess that's what I'll do. So he gets up there with 2 left, 3. Yeah, he can't make it. So let's actually then bring in the Romanian unit with 3. All right. These 3. Hasty time. Oh, he just fell right back into the city. Nice. Okay. I've already cut this rail, at least for troop purposes, not for freight. Um, does that allow them to get up here though? Wow, it's because of that delay point right there. All right, let's stack you guys together. I'll have them do this deliberate attack. Wow, that really went nowhere. Holy mackerel. All right, he's just going to have to take a step back. I'll have this cavalry take a step up because he was across the river. He was going to get just mauled next time. Can these guys do another hasty? Can you do a hasty? Yeah, well, the Romanian can. We're not going to do that. I don't have a death wish. Uh, he can't move up there, not really. This infantry could move up here, right? Nope. He can't get through that zone of control because he's too weak. You're too weak, Fredo. Okay. That's there. They're all in command. I can move him up one. They're all in command. I got a lot of things spread out all over. This is going to take a lot of cleanup next time. But I think we're in really good shape now. We should be able to take Leningrad in two, and we just got to get around Rostov. Usually Rostov's too strong to take. I mean, just by attacking into it, you got to surround it. But we'll see. I don't know in this game. It could be different. Do I dare? Probably not. Yeah, we've got bad odds there. Move him up a little bit. Take me to your leader. It's 5 of 5. Surprised he's actually in command. These guys are in command. I'll scoot him up one though. Surprisingly, they're all in command. All right. I think that's that for right, down to the south. Now we got to go down to the Crimea, but let's do this. I won't say RRR. Well, I just said it by telling you I wouldn't. And around we go to this port. I'm going to take your word for it that these ports bring in a lot of freight. Okay, that all looks good. We've got 1st Panzer Group down here. 3rd Romanian Army. Who are you commanding? You're commanding the Mountain Romanian Corps all by yourself. Okay. That's an extra corps headquarters if we ever need it. That's 6th Army that's sitting here in Cherkasy. We've got Army Group South itself sitting here in Kiev. The big boys are in town. Um, I mean, I could keep going with him and do something foolish, probably. I could also take him and try to do. Whoops, why do I keep doing that? I could try to do something silly. I mean, that would almost bust that open, but then I'd be tempted to try to take advantage of it. It's already turned 22. We got to watch out. Did I have anything else railing back here? I don't think so. I don't think there are any other units. Are any of these Hungarian or Romanian units, are they activated? I haven't seen one in a while activate. Zeros, zeros. I don't think so. All zeros. Too bad. We could really use some. Put them in the swamp, right? Look at that. 4th Romanian Infantry Division ready to report out, sir. Okay. Do we put him in the swamp all by himself? Uh, I could put him underneath German command. Do I dare? Sure. Why not? Oh, he's really needed over here though, as well. Just because the Romanians are going to be so thin here, that's where their breakout opportunity is going to be. That's why I'm trying to clear out as much of this stuff as I can. You know what? For the short term, just to give you guys a thrill, to give you a tingle, I will bring him over here and try to clean up some stuff if I can. All right. Does this? He's got 9 of 9. Of course he does. Do I dare put him under Hungarian command? I don't even think you can do that, can you? I put him under Italian command. He's like, I don't know what you're saying, man, but it's making me hungry. Um, okay, well, I'm glad I went back and looked. Usually I would catch that at end of turn, but I didn't see that pop up last time. He must have just become active this time. Now you've got me curious. I got to go back here and look. We got Italians back here somewhere? Not really. Now I'm gonna go up to Berlin and look. You know I will. Yep, nope, got nothing else. All right, let's go into the Crimea and or the Crimea if you would rather say it that way. I'm not gonna judge. Here we go. Now then, I'm just kind of forgetting about these units and I'm trying to move straight up the peninsula as fast as I can. I think. Oh, I'm on rail. Okay. I think I can just do a hasty there. Yes! All right, I like that. And then I think I can probably do a hasty there. Off you go! I love it. Okay, maybe we will get across the ferry this time. We'll see. The air landing division wants to run. It wants to run straight up this road. Okay, there's that. What about your friends? Oh, they're all the way back here. I forgot that. He's kind of on his own. We may switch his command. How far can they get? Well, I want him going up the road. He's in what? 11th Corps? Okay. 11th Corps. There you go. You guys take the southern route in 11th Corps. It's probably beautiful out here. 54th Corps. All right, move you up this way. Can you get all the way there? Wow. Move, man. Is that really all the further he can get? On 7 movement points? Seems odd. All right. Well, we're moving up the peninsula, gents. These Romanians will just use to, encircle and trap, try to scare. I mean, I don't think they're going to be able to take them without German help. We'll see. I didn't love that move. Why don't we do this? Let's double stack Romanians. And then he's probably not coming down out of the mountains, so we'll just do that for this time. Do I dare attack there? I could probably get away with it. Yeah, I thought so. He's showing red, even though he's showing a big defense. We get like 5-1 losses there. These units, whatever. I mean, we're just trying to get over the ferry. We can come back and clean those up as needed. Um, oh, I've still got the railroad unit out here. Right. All right. Let's have him come around here and go down to Sevastopol. Off he goes. I guess it kind of hooks around there. All right. So he'll hook up Sevastopol next time. This all looks good. Regiments. We've already moved that railroad unit. Let's get off the rail. Get off that. All right. That all looks fine. Panzers, I could move some of these around and try to do something. We really wrecked a lot of stuff. If we go and look at the losses now, um, I mean he was up by about 250,000 just during that turn. That's not including attrition and all that kind of stuff. So that was a good turn for at least trying to clear some of this out that we had left behind instead of encircling. Hey, we got a Romanian unit up here. He's ready to go. I wonder where these guys are going, though. Are you guys nervous? I'll probably bring this here to cut it off this way and bring this guy down, maybe to cut it off that way, bring the Italian down. We've got panzers on the way, a panzer group. Yeah. What have you guys been up to in chat? I haven't been paying attention. I was really into it this time. Whew. Yes, that's correct, David. Harry. Oh, I didn't, Harry. Did I really not do that? Oh man, I was moving too fast. I hate when I do that. So wait a minute. This I didn't put in rail command? Or I didn't repair that? I thought I did, but you may be right. No, it's 100% damage. Good man, good man. We'll go back and repair that. We'll go into Sevastopol. I'll go back over there and repair that. Big dummy. Thank you for pointing that out. Um, that's just one of those where you're not taking enough time. Oh, the captured equipment. Sure. Trying to think where exactly I find that. I don't look at it too often. Let's put it that way. Is it under production? So why am I forgetting where this is? You guys will have to tell me. Just tell me the screen it's on. The headquarters by Moscow. Oh, well, let's go look at that while you guys tell me where to find the captured equipment. I always forget. Ah, look at this. See, I was moving too fast. Now, this is the kind of stuff that I try to clean up at the end of the turn. But thank you. Thank you. Excellent work. Excellent. You get a promotion today, my friend. We'll just stack him right there. Good work. Thank you for telling me that. I would have been really mad about that if I wouldn't have caught it. I was thinking about going ahead and turning the turn here, but I'll probably wait until tomorrow. I'd love to go on, but I should probably make a War in the Pacific video before Stanley yells at me. So that's what I was going to do next. Um, this all looks good. Yeah, that's where it was in the old game. Production. Okay, then select Germany. Okay, got it. Hold on one sec. All right. All right. Hey, it's on. Have fun. Don't be crazy. All right. Bye. Okay. Sorry. Wife's was leaving. My bad. My bad. Production. There we go. Production. It's down at the bottom right. Why am I not remembering where this is? Captured. There you go. My bad. Howitzers, T-26s. Wow, a lot of T-26s actually. A lot of mortars. That's helpful. AT guns. Now they're all sitting in the pool right now, right? Um, Somebody asked me why I wasn't. I guess I hadn't thought a lot about the captured equipment and filtering it back in. Um, it's actually a good question. I'm going to go look at it. I'm also going to read some posts about the best way to do that because it's not something, I don't know, I just haven't thought about it in this new game anyway. Um, Interesting. I mean, obviously mortars, 1100 mortars isn't going to hurt. The infantry guns, that kind of stuff. It's not that many to matter, but we could throw some T-26s out there. Why not? Hey, that'd be a hell of a good time. Watch those little go-karts run around. Yeah. Yeah, the Mrs. Field Marshal, right? Oh, I did blush. I know. I was like, she kissed me. Poor her. Poor her. Anyway. All right, guys. I'm going to call this one quits. When we come back tomorrow, we'll talk about captured equipment tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. I'm going to put up a new War in the West tutorial. I'm going to play some War in the Pacific. Get that up on the channel. Um, what else? What else? I think that's about it. When we come back tomorrow, we will resolve the turn and we'll get right going into turn 23. So let's go. We're moving it. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for dropping by. Great comments. I always go back and read them. I'll rewatch this and look at the comments. Sorry. Head down today. Head down. Trying to make some headway. We got to win this game. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Strategy Gaming